All right, we are at a meet. We're gonna get some runs in with the Shelby GT350. Now, I only pulled it to this meet because there's supposed to be a twin turbo C6, actually 2 of them, and I don't really know where they are right now, but there's some interesting cars here, a lot of fast cars. A lot of them are gonna be way too quick for us. The run was gonna be with the Vet. Some of these cars you've seen on the channel already. Last roll night, they were out, but to my surprise, I'm gonna walk over here, y'all. We have something really interesting that pulled up. This truck's pretty cool. It's GMC, but there is a Shelby GT350 here, believe it or not. Avalanche gray. It is on a full drag pack. It is dark, so it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see the V-locks right here. I believe this is a Whipple car. I don't know if it's a 3.0 or a 3.8. It's supposed to be fast. It's going to be racing one of my homeboys' cars that makes over 1,000. So, manual GT350. If it's racing 1,000 horsepower Vet, it's got to be pushing 1,000. But I'm just trying to see what it does because I've yet to race another Shelby GT350. So, this is probably making a little bit too much power for us, but I'm going to try it out anyway. I have a passenger tonight. So it is what it is. Trying to see what's going on here. There's a badass C7Z here too, manual. That's cam 2650. This one's a little bit too quick, but this is actually a build that I would absolutely love to have. Like, this is sick. Bellix.
Who owns that blue Mustang over there?
Magnuson. This is sick. This is probably, damn. If that 350 wasn't here, that'd be the car I want to race. We're gonna lose, but that's a badass build right there. Got a ZL1. The ESS car here. I forgot what head unit's on this car, but I know it's quick. We're gonna have some fun. This might be the first night we get absolutely shitted on at a roll night, but these cars are all making 1,000. Kind of wish I had the 110 on the car. You might have a chance, but we're on the same pulley, so we're gonna see how it goes. Don't know what's done to this ZL1, but hey, you got a Roush car here, Turbo Roush. He raced this on the Pro Charger setup. I don't know if it's turned up more or not, but might try it out again. Fuck it. We'll see. We'll see. is the next day, or actually technically a couple days later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those runs. Unfortunately, the built motor Whipple Shelby GT350 actually broke the stock 3160 transmission. Oh my gosh, I can't even drive. I've been driving the S650 so much, I always forget how to drive this car when I first take it out after a couple days. Happens every time. Ooh, that's a clean GT500, hell yeah. But he actually broke his transmission, so we weren't able to get a clean run. Luckily, he does have a built transmission on standby, so when he gets that put in, we are going to get a rerun. I'm really curious to see exactly how that car moves out with that Whipple as well. Oh my goodness, a cop right there. As well with the built transmission, because he has a built 3160 from Ben Calamer. Now, if this transmission breaks, that theoretically would be the route that I would go, because I personally do not want a T56 swap this car. I think the gearing with the T56, the fact that you can't get a 456 gear for this specific Mustang is keeping me away from doing that, because I do believe the car will ironically run slower with that T56, because the gearing is all going to be messed up, and with a centrifugal supercharger, having the proper gearing and being able to shift the car at the right RPMs, as well as have the car leave at the right RPMs, is going to be crucial. And right now I love the way the 3160 is stock, so if this transmission were to go, a built transmission from Calamer would be the route that I would go. I don't want nothing changed, I just want it stronger. Don't want the gears changed, nothing. So I'm really curious to see how his car performs. Now, we had a really good run with the single turbo Roush Mustang. That car is faster, significantly faster, since the last time I raced it on the Pro Charger setup. So we're gonna get a run in. He said his car went into lit mode going into third gear. That's how long that's how long the T56 gearing is. I mean, I was in fourth and he was literally still in third, so let that sink in. That's kind of why I do not want to put a T56 in this car, because it's gonna screw up the gearing, and I know the car is gonna go slower. So we're gonna keep that 3160. Right now I'm actually headed to the gas station because we need to fill up on E85, because we're gonna head to the shop and we are gonna be pulling down the Shelby GT350 today. It's not gonna be this video, but stay tuned, because we are gonna be putting the 110mm pulley on the car. It's at the shop. We're gonna be swapping the belt. We are gonna be data logging the car. I don't know how much power it's gonna make. We're gonna make sure that we even can do it. We're gonna log it. As soon as we you swap everything, we're gonna plug up the laptop, do a data log before we even turn the car on, so we can get the idle. We're gonna drive it around, make sure everything is good to go, and then we're gonna do the proper watt logs to make sure everything is good, make sure we have enough fuel, because this car is making a decent amount of power. I don't know how much it makes right now. It probably makes closer to 900 to the tires in all reality, because that Turbo Mustang is making 1,000. I know that. The Whipple Shelby GT350 is making 1,000. That's what the owner told me. So the fact that this car is even like running with cars like this, with the ESS G3R 115mm pulley, we might be closer to 900. And I think the reason why the car is able to run with higher horsepower, especially manual cars, is because the gearing is suited for the ESS G3R supercharger. I'm telling y'all, man, like, if you have a Shelby GT350, oh my god, we have a cop right here. If you have a Shelby GT350, the ESS blowers, specifically the G3R, it's like a match made in heaven. The pairing is fantastic with the stock transmission, gearing, as well as the rear end gears, and you don't even have to pulley these cars down for them to perform. I'm on the 115. Like, that's not a small pulley whatsoever. That's technically like a larger pulley. That's technically, according to the website, single digit boost. Obviously it's making way more than just 9 psi. Obviously the cars that I've raced, but these ESS blowers are putting in work, man. I tell people all the time, man, if you have a Shelby GT350, you want to boost it. If you're looking to make under 1,000 wheel, definitely think about going ESS. Whipple obviously is fun too with that lowering torque, but it's just something about this ESS G3R, man. I'm telling you, this makes a lot more torque, and I can feel it. A lot more torque. What are you doing? Just making a lot more torque compared to the Pro Charger setup, and oh man, it's nice. It's real nice, you know, because obviously with these 5.2s, you know, torque is something that you don't really get, but the fact that you can kind of feel it with this blower, and it's a centrifugal supercharger, and it just rides with the RPM, and it's controllable. Oh man, it's nice. It's nice, y'all. It's really nice. I think a lot of you guys would enjoy this setup. Under 1,000 wheel, I always recommend going a centrifugal supercharger route because of how simple it is to set up and how predictable the car is going to be, you know, when you're actually racing it. Because if you can control your car and you can predict what it's going to do, you're going to go faster. That is a guarantee. A guarantee. Anybody who's had, you know, turbo cars, you know, supercharged cars, raced, you know, for a good amount, you know, if you can control your car, if you trust your car and it's predictable, you're gonna go faster than somebody who, you know, doesn't really understand their setup. So this ESS blower, man, I'm very happy. They made a great product, and you know, the wish blower, you know what I'm saying, the wish blower, the shit. All right. Oh yes, the gas station has nobody here, thankfully. We can just pull up and pump. Thank you. There's nobody here right now. But there's a lot of garbage here. God, they gotta get like a garbage truck to come through. Real gotta get a garbage truck to come through, man. This is like kind of outrageous at this gas station. It's dirty. Come on, Houston. Keep the city clean. This is disgusting. Whew.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I just pumped gas, and I don't know what happened, but my camera was in was in night mode, taking pictures. So that was chalk, but it is what it is, y'all. We're fully gassed up on that good old corn. Woo! Got a full tank of gas. I always go ahead and put a full tank of gas in my car before I do like any type of data logging. It's just good practice. Alrighty. 110mm pulley. Here we come. 3, 2, 1.